Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we are live. Welcome. This is me doing a Minecraft hang. I am a idiot, so bear with me. But hopefully my headphones won't make too much noise and we can have some time. Yeah, I've never done this before, but basically, so I play a lot of Minecraft as like a low-key, just before bed, chill-out game. I did have a world that I was building for a couple of years, but it ended up getting lost with the events in my life over the last couple of years. But anyway, so I've been doing this world since about May last year. I figured I'd show off some of it to you guys, and generally just having a low-key stream where I potter about and build stuff and things like that. So, if you're interested in that at all, and you're prepared to wait the exceptional amount of time that is it's taking for the game to load, by all means, join us. Please do. You can see the ridiculous, stupid things I have made. Oh, I have made so many stupid things. Also, there's a new update. The caves and cliffs, they've added increased height and... Ooh. 1 second. There we are, that should be a bit better. So yes, they have added a whole bunch of stuff to Minecraft. I have no idea what they have added. I have not looked up what they have added. I am... Oh god, I am underwater. Why the shit did that happen? Okay. Oh, wow. I don't remember being here. Fucking hell. I'm... Probably should stop swearing as well. But no, so let's get to some land and then we can figure out what the fuck is going on. Alright, so it looks like I was in the middle of doing some mapping last time I played. Now, one of the things I really love in this game is just knocking about making maps. I find Minecraft's quite a good game for just like chilling and exploring and stuff. So I often just do that. But I am now going to need to find my way back to my base. That is a polar bear. I have not seen polar bears before in this game. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Right, so I have been on this continent. I know roughly where we are. So, the thing is, I originally started near spawn, which puts you at kind of, you can see the coordinates 0, 0, 0, or 0, 64, 0, because 63, 64, that's your height from the bedrock. Anyway, I started at the center of the map, and I have went a distance, a ways, some would say, from that point. So my base is about 14,000 blocks north. So that would be the third number at the end there, the -9549. It would be up to around 13 or 14k is where my base is. I've got a shorter way of getting there, so we're not going to have to slowly walk all the way. As you can see, there's a little green mark on this map that I'm holding. That'll take us to some kind of base. And from there, we can walk. I do have a train system and stuff like that, but it's not going well so far. I've completed it, but it's not pretty. These white trees are new though. Did they add this with caves and cliffs, or what's the dealio, daddy-o? So yeah, I really dig Minecraft. Some people just dismiss it as a game for the kids, but to be honest, I was already a fucking adult when this came out in 2009, 2010, maybe 2011. I'm getting old, I can't remember. I remember playing it on the original 360 because I had a real potato computer that couldn't run anything, which is a recurring theme in my life. And I enjoyed it. It started off as basically like survival Legos, and it's evolved into this game with an incredible amount of depth to it. There is so many little mechanics in things you can do in Minecraft these days, other than just mine and craft. I've still never completed the story. I've never went to the end. I've never been able to find a stronghold really, which is like an underground cavern base thing. This is a bit blocky. Okay. So if I keep following this path and start heading south, what I normally do to help orientate myself is build these big kind of like pillars. I'm not seeing one of them, so I assume I have not done that for this little whatever is here. The green dot implies there's some sort of base. Hello. But I'm just looking. Oh, there we go. That's not natural. That is a end portal, which we will take. Torches, but nothing else. Okay. Underground base. Okay. So I've not done much here. Okay. Back into the Nether. Just gotta wait for the Nether to load, which maybe it's because I've not played this game in a little while. Maybe it's because I've not gone through this like chunk before in a long time. I'm not sure why it's taking a while to load. It might just be my crap PS4. I'm still on a base level PS4, which is a problem for some games. But there we go. Alright, so we heading north, we heading south. Ooh. This appears to be north, so we just gotta keep heading this way. And you'll get some idea of how far I have travelled to get to my new base. Oh no. Getting a little bit of lag here, so I may slow down if that continues, just so we don't have the entire game shit the bed. Yeah, so now I went north and I went north and I went north until I found a little spot, this kind of like sandy cove, and I was like, yeah, why not, let's build there. And that is where Dave Town of Davetopia is. That's my little abandoned tunnel, so don't need to go down there. Again, this is I've put the path down, but I've not really finished it. You can't get rid of these bedrocks in the roof, which is annoying. But I think maybe with the new update, the Nether is like higher and lower because they've raised the heights and the ceiling for the overworld. So I'm not sure if they've done the same for the Nether. I'm not very good at being pro gamer. I tend to just stumble across stuff and do it as and when. Yeah, so this will be Sand Bay, Davetown, whatever you want to call it. And this is where I've spent most of my time over the last 8 months or so. I have been quietly working away at this map. Mainly by myself. There's one or two things that were built with other people playing multiplayer, but this has mainly been a stick on some podcasts and just fucking rinse it. So before I spoil everything for you, I'm going to quickly go to the map room, because that is one of my biggest fucking Sisyphean hills that I like to go up, is building a map of basically the world. That one goes there, and this one will go there. There we go. So as you can see, my original base is somewhere around about, I believe, here. And I went north. This is the most zoomed out map, so each one of these is a fair walk. I walked all the way up, and then I sailed, and then I walked, and then I sailed, I walked, and then I think I changed my mind and went round, and then I sailed across this bit, another desert, and then finally this is Davetown. And I've gone a little bit north and a little bit to the east and kind of explored around this point. I was kind of waiting for the new update so I could get better terrain. That's one of the reasons why I went down here. I've got a mesa biome just here on the corner, which is good because I needed one that wasn't miles away. Anyway, so that's the most zoomed out map, and I am working on filling out all of these squares and having a nice little kind of Game of Thrones style map floor. And then this is the close-up version. So as you can see, we are around about here. We're underground here. There is the house, there is some buildings, there is the dig hole, the big square. I'm not sure what you want to call it. We got a lighthouse, a little village, the pyramids, some flats. I'm slowly just kind of terraforming all of this island. It was all originally just kind of grass and nonsense. Big abandoned tower that I was building, the smaller hole, an abandoned village. We've got a little country town thing. There is a railway that runs from here all the way along, over that bridge and then out to the coast. I can actually show you where that goes on the bigger map. So that would go all the way from here at the start base, it goes across this big lake and finishes here. I've got another little base there. So I'm slowly kind of taking over this island, but in a more kind of vertical fashion than anything else. Right, so let's show you some more of the base. I've got many mines. So we drop down. As you can see, it is a work in progress down here. And the thing is, because they've added the lower height. This was originally 5 from bedrock, so you couldn't really go any lower than this without hitting bedrock. Now, as you can see, it goes down. I've not really fucked around with digging down into the new depths, but a lot of black stone or whatever it is, slate stone, deep slate, this kind of stuff, which is good for building. I like that stuff. It turns into big black, like Doom fortresses. Anyway, so this is a mine shaft. You've seen a mine shaft before if you played Minecraft. You just dig and find. But no, I wanted to come this way because there is actually a whole bunch of stuff down here. This bit's a bit of a mess. This is the level I don't really use. It's the lower level. There's a level just slightly up that I am trying to get to, that I've forgotten how to get to. So, where we What are we doing? Anyway, so yeah, there we go. So I've built a lot of tunnels, and it's very easy to get disorientated down here. I do not make it easy for myself. I tried with the like kind of floor. There's a rogue llama. This is my grand cross-country subway tunnel that I am slowly building. But we want to go down here and down some stairs. Again, all of this has just been dug by me, so you can imagine how long I have been playing this game over just the last kind of 8 months or so. Here we are. This is a whole fucking work in progress. I'm essentially trying to clear it out. This is the bottom of the big square, but it's taking a long time because it's a big square. It takes a while to dig out things in this game, even if you've got the best shit equipped. Got another little pool there for dropping down, and a tunnel that goes under the sea. Is there another way up? No, okay. So we go up these stairs. And this will bring us out by the big hole. See, this is a kind of weakness of mine when it comes to Minecraft. Yeah, so I started this in the beginning of September, and I just like digging really big square holes. It looks cool. I enjoy it. It's my version of kind of meditation. I'll just go down there and scrape off a couple of levels, and then you use the stones for basically everything else I build. So I've got no shortage of cobblestone. I've seen those videos where people need to make like cobblestone reactors and stuff. If you need to make a machine to build cobblestone, you're not mining enough in your Minecraft, dude. But there we go. So again, another underlying theme on a lot of my Minecraft builds is they don't get finished. I do the bare minimum and then I move on. So as you can see from this place, it is just a empty tower with a bunch of stairs. But it looks cool from the outside. I want it to be like a little lighthouse, and then I just kept building it like the Tower of Babel. And now I'm all the way at the top. So up here we can see you've got big old hole. There is a couple of warehouses there that store like iron and coal. You've got a building yard there, entrance to the underground, a little kind of test thing. We got the village. Really should name that place. My house and a bunch of other stuff that I will show you when it's not dark and raining, although it does seem to be turning to daytime just now. So what we will do is we'll head over to the village, and then I will slowly walk you through the horde of Dave, the Dave of joy, basically what I've been building. Okay, so zoop, because fuck walking. Here. Rolling it out, turning the sand into grass, and kind of taking the desert out. Doing a real dune to it, turning Arrakis into an oasis kind of deal. I did build a lot of this after playing and reading Dune, so that might be one of the reasons why I settled on a sand biome, I think. This is just a little villager place. I think they're still alive. They haven't all died. I hope they haven't all died. Yeah, no, so I've just tried to smooth off the edges of the procedural generation in this village and make it look a bit nicer than houses kind of hanging off cliffs. Not finished, because again, it's me, I don't finish things. Down there we have got We have got a little lighthouse that I was building as well, but that requires concrete, and concrete requires dyes, so it has been kind of just abandoned for now, which is a shame. I'm not seeing any villagers in it. Are they even alive? Are they all dead? Are they hiding indoors? Like what? Where are these cunts? Anyway. Right, so I made this little villager thing. I genuinely think all the villagers might have died here. Did they fall into the sea or something? God damn it. We've got a tunnel that leads back over to the kind of lighthouse in the big hole. That leads back to the town. And then I should have a little minecart here, but I don't. So this is just a little kind of spur railway. This will take you from the village VV or whatever. I really should come up with a name for that place. And I built this when I was first starting the map, just because I wanted an easier way to get back and forth when dealing with the villagers. There we go. So that's my little train station. I'll just show off here. Again, I've got a lot of open land that I'm not sure what I want to do with, buildings or stuff. I'm generally not sure. This is a little prototype of the pyramid that we built over there that I will show you in a second. This was built by me and my friend Mega Boy, and I believe Flacky Boy as well. I'm not sure. This is just I build these are like construction yards, so if you need anything like cobblestone or normal stone, you need to smelt some stone, various types of stone in stone production. Again, more empty spaces, little bridge over to an island that I've not done anything with. We've got the iron warehouse, although I haven't got much. And we have got the coal warehouse, which I have got more. These also have little railway tracks that will take you directly to a mine or to each other. Again, I'm working on a little rail system to carry stuff from here over to near the big hole where there will be a central depot. Because I love me a depot. We have got a little kebab shop that I built. This is where all of my food gets cooked. Nice and easy. Got a little flower garden. Originally I had my map up on here, but I've moved it, so now it's just a weird platform with no reason. We have got the initial house. Every time I start a base, I always dig into the ground like a rat and then just build a little house there. Hello, Ginge, back up. Woo. But yeah, no. So this is my house. I built this. I mean, that's a pretty stupid thing to say on Minecraft. You build everything. We have got a little brick house. Yeah. This is for your bricks and your smelting and all that stuff. That's no worries, man. Who is I'm not familiar with who you are for the backup name, so give us a hint. We've got the pyramids. We built this with Flacky Boy and Mega, yeah. So this is like a little wee shopping centre. Again, not finished. Nothing's ever finished. But this is meant to be a place where you can get all your things and maybe some stuff. Ah, the old pub days. Oh man, takes me back. I often think about the weirdness of that place. For those unaware, I used to work at a pub. It's now getting destroyed, I think. Like everything in my life, if I touch it, so my school got destroyed. My college got bought out. Most of my workplaces don't exist anymore. I am a jinx, a human jinx. But yeah, no, it's a big pyramid. And then we built a bunch of watchtowers. This took like an evening, 3 or 4 of us. It was a good time. But it serves almost no purpose. So, peak Minecraft. Am I right? Yeah, man. I saw you join the Discord. It's appreciated. Like I said, I'm just trying to make a central place for all of my ramblings and whatnot, so I'm not flooding everyone's social medias all the time. But it's good to have you, man. I appreciate the early joiners, especially since at the moment this is just me walking around in a Minecraft game. So I've going to be doing Battlefield 5 tomorrow, and then Friday a bit of Sun the Seas, and then Sunday the Battlestar Galactica game, which is fantastic, but no one played because it was a licensed tie-in game that came out 10 years after the show. But I will stand that game, so. No, man, I'll have to join your, or catch your Twitch, because sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, I have to join your Twitch because I've been a complete old man when it comes to the internet. I don't know how to do Discord, I don't know how to do Twitch. If it's not like your basic granddad's social medias, I'm pretty out of the loop. So I am slowly learning Twitch. Please bear with me, but I will give you a follow. Battlestar Galactica game it's good. It's a really, like, it's the definition of like a B category game. Like, it's made by a couple of dudes for no money, but they really love the series, and you can tell because they do it justice. Especially since the only other Battlestar games we've ever had is a terrible mobile game, a MMO that was just dog shit, and I think at some point there was like an Xbox Live arcade game that was not very good. But this is you'll see on Sunday. Enjoy on Sunday. This is the flats. So when I first moved to Scotland, I lived in a flat like this. When I first moved to Scotland, I was lucky enough to live in a little flat in Clydebank or Dalmuir. And this is meant to be a kind of copy of that building, because I was really struggling for ideas to build stuff, and I was like, why not just build my old flat? So I did one of them, and then I kind of got distracted from the other one. So this one's not finished. Again, nothing ever finishes. But no, I've slowly been pushing out here, starting to turn this into sand, from sand into grass. I'm gonna make a little like dock area. Again, this is all like pipe dream stuff. I might get around to this at some point in the next 5 years, but for right now, it's just kind of like me pottering around, you know. Like I say, I use Minecraft as a kind of chilling out relaxation game, so I don't give myself any kind of like hard limits or goals. I'm just having some fun, you know. I'm getting too old for video games where it's fucking like you've got to do this, you've got to do that. Fucking, I work enough to not want to do that in my off time. Saying that, tomorrow I'm going to be fucking doing what Battlefield tells me. So I built another little watchtower because, again, I just like building pillars in this game. I've got a weird like Junji Ito obsession with towers. Mans must go high. But the thinking behind this tower was I kind of wanted to have one on each kind of like cardinal direction of the island. So we've got the watchtower at the front, this one here, there's another one, it's gonna be over there, and one down there. So it's just a viewing platform. It's like going on the fucking London Eye, except London is less of a construction site? Question mark. Anyway, so where was it? What I was talking shit earlier, I went past the kind of farm. That is the little island with the cows and the sheep, and just you gotta have a decent farm on Minecraft to collect stuff. So I have one, alright, and every so often you go kill a bunch of cows, so you got some leather. It's not something I'm particularly interested in when it comes to Minecraft, but it's useful, so it's there. Again, I've turned all of this from like soft, slopey hills into a proper kind of brick wall. Again, I just kind of gave up on this path. But this goes all the way north for a hot while. I have a semi-finished storage room here. Everything has its place, but I don't have everything to go in its place. And fucking making frames is a pain in the arse. So right now is it getting daylight? Is it getting dark? I can't fucking tell with these new storm effects. Anyway, I'll show you the house quickly and then we'll head out, because it's been 35 minutes already and I've just been walking around this bit. So again, another map. I know you're probably thinking, why have you got a map there when there's another one like downstairs just over there? I like maps. I am a weirdo who likes maps, and I will put maps wherever I can. There is also a map up here that has like a slightly older version. I've not updated it, so like a bunch of the stuff I've built isn't there. I'm a map nerd, what can I say? You got your little obvious enchanting thing, because you need that in Minecraft unless you're a scrub. Precious materials, little cooking area, and then upstairs is like your basic bitch bedroom. I built this house a bit too big and I've still not finished the windows, so it's still getting filled up. Bunch of crafting stuff there essentially. Alright, so given that it's night time, I will sleep quickly to avoid the stupid monsters, and then we'll head out on the railway. I will show you the railway. That's appreciated, man. Take care. I'll give you a follow. But I appreciate someone checking in and seeing what this is all about. So that is meant to be like a big skyscraper thing eventually, but it's been taking a lot of blocks because it's a chunky boy. So what happens is I'll turn up with a lot of blocks, use them, and then get distracted or bored and wander off and start building something else. And this is the first village I built. Let's see if I can stop here. If the train's just going to run away without me. Oh, you bitch. Oh, you. There we go. This is greenfield, which is literally a greenfield. I needed a bunch of soil, so I basically stripped this flat, and then I figured it's not a bad little place. I've got a little baby mine there. There's a path there that goes off to a nice kind of biome for acacia wood. Acacia wood. This path goes all the way back to the base, and we'll continue to go all the way on that way. Get a bit of lag there. So I like building roads and pathways and causeways and just kind of like infrastructure. I swear, like, I mainly use Minecraft as like an infrastructure building game, like fucking City Skylines or something like that. It's I get less interested in the enchanting and the brewing and the fantasy nonsense side of it. Whereas if you allow me to build a railway, I'm going to be all over that shit. I'm going to be absolutely filling my boots. Still going, path's still there. Like I say, this will go all the way out to the big lake, and then there's a bridge crosses the big lake to a little base I built at the far side. If the stream appears to be stuttering or stopping, that is just Minecraft, I'm afraid. It's always like this when I ride the trains. The game rubber bands like a nightmare. Again, this is just a little wee bridge. There is going to be a path going along that side of the river place, kind of. But for now, I am just slowly going across this bridge towards the end of the map. I say the end of the map is Minecraft. Like, there is a lot of map, and I've barely scratched even 1% of it. But this is the first kind of complete railway line I've done. I'd like to do a few others. There's a few other locations. I need a place where I can get a bunch of snow and kind of dark wood to build a railway over there. But for now, this is the only one that I have managed to finish in any degree. I'm quite happy with it. Needs some more work. Gets a bit rough towards the end here, but brings us to the village nicely. This is Northtown. This is just a little mini base that I was building on the end of the continent. We've got sugarcane, we've got a house. The animals have escaped from the barn. We've got a little nether portal over there. Your basic stuff. I think I didn't even finish the roof on this one. That's bad. Normally I'd at least do like the roof. And down here is a little mini basement that has another map room, because I am obsessed with maps. And this shows you that's a path that leads off to a little village. That is a little path that leads to the... Well, actually there was a kind of canyon there, so I wanted to get to it. That is that long bridge we just came across, and that is the little footpath that I was building to kind of have a walkway back to the other bases. And over here we just got a little bridge, and it's basically like a sign or a post marking the end of the world. There's some swamps and more stuff, but I've not really explored past this point. I'm going to make this the kind of point where swear I don't really go any further. I'll go that way and that way, but it's mainly ocean that way. You know? Bloody sea monument. The goddamn sea monuments and their stupid fish that... well, I'll get into it. But yeah, so now that's an overview of the main base and a few of the little side bases. I'll take you down into the ridiculous tunnel that I have built, and then I'll start thinking about wrapping it up because it's been like 45 minutes, and this was just only a little practice stream to show that I can do it, my setup's not too shite, and that I'm not too boring. So you may think that. That's okay, you can think that. So yeah, this continues out under the water. I've not gone that direction. We follow this tunnel, we will go all the way back to the main base, and then if we keep following it, we will go a long way south towards spawn. Again, I love a dug tunnel. What can I say? Oh, I didn't see, but Caxi PS06. You want me to dab, or you're just saying dab? Either way, appreciate the message. If you can dab in Minecraft, I'm not familiar with it because I am a granddad who struggles with life. I don't know. I don't know what that means. And again, this is just a product of me putting on like a 4-hour Dan Carlin podcast or a bunch of trash futures or something like that, and just chewing through rocks with a pickaxe. Kill James Bond, that's a great podcast. I can give shout outs because Lord knows I listen to enough. And if you're like me and you play Minecraft and you find it a bit dull without something on in the background, podcasts is the way to go, man. Absolutely. But as you can see, I just picked a height of 10 and I just kept on digging. Every so often you'll get these kind of little waypoints where there is a crafting station, a place to drop off some stone you don't want anymore, you know. I find the main problem with digging ridiculously long tunnels or whatever is eventually you get your inventory full and you have a bunch of stuff you do want, and then you have a bunch of stuff like dirt or gravel or cobblestone which you don't really want, but if you throw away it's a waste. Like dirt, I kind of need a lot of dirt because I'm slowly turning a sandy peninsula into grass. That's going to take a lot of dirt. Same with gravel, you can turn gravel into concrete, but a lot of the time you don't have an immediate use for it, so you just chuck it in a crate every so often, and when you really need that stuff you can just trawl this tunnel and be like, oh shit, I left, you know, fucking 124 blocks of dirt here. That would cover the little garden I'm doing. Adventure time ass music. Like, I do appreciate they've put new music into the game because my god, there's only so many times you can hear Minecraft music without it starting to get old. Oh, this is a little vent to this surface. Ooh. It was glitching out for a second there, never mind. So this will lead back to the main path, the Golden Road, whatever you want to call it, that kind of path that follows the railway. mine shaft up there that I explored and killed me a couple of times. Again, the railway here needs to be finished, but it's kind of parallel to the one we took earlier, just taking us back to the base. So there isn't a huge need for this railway to be done, which is why it hasn't been done. I'm inherently, deep down, fundamentally a lazy bastard, and I will avoid doing something if I can, even if it's something in a video game which I'm doing for fun. Yeah, I've got hang-ups. But we're pretty close back to the base now, so... I honestly forgot how long this tunnel was. Oh. No, we slime. Gonna slime you, bro. And again, once we get to this kind of bit here, I at least know where we are, which is the base. And like I say, this tunnel goes a long way this way. I'm not gonna walk you all the way out there because it would take a fucking while, and I want to go get some food in a minute. But I'll walk this way because it shows off one of the geodes, which is something they introduced in the last patch, the kind of Caves and Cliffs Part 1. I think they're really awesome, the geodes. So basically, when you're digging underground or at a certain level, they even appear like in the seabed, which is pretty cool. They're just these kind of geodes. They're rocks that have like a kind of black outer layer and a white middle layer, and then this purple kind of quartz for the inside. They look dope. You can use them in building and stuff. They have a whole bunch of stuff that's great for building. You can also make like telescopes and stuff out of it, which is interesting. Well, I'm not sure Minecraft needed telescopes, but it's fun to fuck around with at least. And it should be here soon. Like I say, this tunnel goes on a while. I managed to railway a lot of this tunnel, just because for a long while this was kind of my main digging tunnel. The one I was getting, you know, my emeralds, my diamonds, my gold from. So it made sense to have a long path going down it. But don't really use it much these days. I say these days, like I'm down here every night. I haven't used this tunnel in a while. Sorry, I've got mad hiccups. There we go. So as you're seeing, digging, you notice this block and you're like, oh, okay, and then you get the white block and then you're like, oh shit, okay, and then you find the geode itself and it's pretty cool. It makes like a little glass noise when you walk on it. If you break these, they're the bits that you can build telescopes from. They tend to have like an exposed side or an opening. So if you want, you can dig around till you find it, but for me, I just kind of went straight through the blocks. And there is a couple more down that way. Again, that goes on for about another 5,000 blocks, so we're not going to walk that. And I will take us back to Sandy Bay, which is the name of the settlement I've got on the beach, and then we'll call it an evening. I hope you have enjoyed seeing my Minecraft world. been good to show it off. Again, this has just been like basically a little test stream. I was going to do this on Monday, but circumstances meant I had to patch it through to today. But I will be doing a kind of Minecraft stream every Monday around about 6 or 7 p.m. That'd be GMT, so like British time. And then for the rest of the week it will be Battlefield Thursdays, Sunless Seas Fridays, Battlestar Galactica Sundays. Depending if there's any other games I feel like busting out, I might do an occasional stream. I'm really enjoying The Crew, which is a game I bought for actual pennies, and it's got like a big open world map of the US. That's fun if you like your driving man's games. Alright. But I'll consider what else I can stream as well. I'm tempted with Horizon Zero Dawn, but there's an issue with Horizon Zero Dawn in that I really don't like the robots. I am eventually going to do a whole YouTube video on it, but the aesthetic and design of the robots just really rub me the wrong way. I don't give me an animal, give me a robot. Don't give me a robot animal. But that, again, that's just my childish fucking brain being like, not right. So I may do that at some point in some other things. But if you're just interested in Minecraft, then keep your eyes open around Mondays. Give us a follow or whatever, and I will slowly be working on this hot mess of a world. I've not even finished the roof of the house. Like, everything needs to be finished, so I figured why not do it on stream and annoy some other people whilst I do this work. The main problem with the house and the roof of this house is it's made out of copper, which is a relatively new kind of material, resource. I don't know what you want to call it in Minecraft. They added it recently, and it's got this cool thing where it goes from your pure copper to your slightly kind of oxidated copper all the way to like Statue of Liberty, old statue green, which I think is really cool. The problem is it's bloody hard to get enough to finish a roof. Like, I have slowly been putting blocks on this roof for a couple of months now, just because I'm not finding enough copper, or copper, and it's winding me up because I want to kind of turn this into a little kind of like storage or archive attic, and I can't. And it's those kind of things that keep me up at night and screaming at ducks in the park. And finally, I'll take you up to the... Ooh, hello boy. Yeah, so this is just a little thing I built on a hill. Because I like hills. And I figured it'd be nice to have a little viewpoint. You can see all the things I'm working on. There's a little hole. That is a... Oh, I mentioned it earlier. Sea something. Sea temple, sea fortress, sea... whatever the fuck. I'm slowly filling all the blocks around it with sand. And then I'm going to try and turn it into a little drained out temple, which would be cool. And then we've got a little kind of just... Again, not finished. It's not finished! It's finished! A lot of work to do, but I hope you enjoyed this little potter around of my world game, map, save, whatever you want to call it. Gonna be streaming more this year because I figure I might as well stream instead of just sitting at home watching pornography and talking to myself. I can talk to someone else, like you guys. So I will do that. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, Battlefield. I've already said all the rest. There's a schedule up and I will be posting on my socials. There's also a Discord somewhere in my Twitch page. Join that. you'll just get updates through that. That'll save you a whole lot of bother. But no, thank you for joining me on my first stream. I hope to see you back for more. I hope to hear you. Or how do you describe someone on a chat? Fucking I hope to see you. Yeah, okay. I hope to see you all guys again, and even the girls. But for now, that's me signing off. Stay sexy. Enjoy yourselves.